Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you, wherever you are, whatever time it is when you listen to this. Welcome to my channel. Okay, y'all, so this is for Life Path 2. Life Path 2. The stable, the practical, right? But you don't want to be too practical, right? Because when something can be too practical, it gives it room for error. I know this. I've tried it before. All right, life path two. If you don't know what your life path number is, you take all of the numbers of your birthday and you add them up and reduce them to one single number, unless your birthday adds up to an 11, a 22, a 33, or a 44. 44 isn't always that common for a person's birthday to add up to, but it's possible. All right, all right. So not all readings are gonna resonate for everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. That's okay. That simply means that this reading isn't for you. All right. And if it don't fit, don't force it. Just relax and let it go. Just 'cause that's how you want it doesn't mean it will be so. If it don't fit, don't force it. Do not force it. Okay. All right. So life path two, just for life path two. What you got going on? All right. Got to do a little bit of work to see what you got going on. Sudden wealth. Okay. You got an 11. Uh, all right. So this marriage card, it came out in the reverse. Okay. So in the alchemical portion, it'll be about marrying an official person, right? But the sudden wealth that comes within one not being committed to an official person, we got that 11 and that 22 both showing here. So what it's given is a marriage that would have come into place between a person who was an 11 and a person who was a 22. Some of this is going to be about some Jupiter essence that I'm getting from it. And some of this is going to be, well, it's definitely a lot of Jupiter essence with this official person. And that 22, typically representing a portion of masonry, but also the master builder aspect. Is given what comes together when you building off of your intuition and being of high honor, and then there being a courthouse, being in the courts. Now, because some of this stuff is given like the judges, like it's kind of given like divorce court and Judge Judy. I'm not saying divorce court like meaning the people will be getting divorced. I'm saying it because Lynn Toller, that person. That's what it. That's kind of the feeling that it is given. Some of the other stuff though, right? I'm hearing law and man and justice and prevail, and this is giving a whole lot of. Yeah, it's giving kind of like some ancestral shit going along with it, with those cards coming out in reverse. Yeah, because what it's giving is, if we talking about courthouse, it'll be like probate court and stuff like that. But when a person, when when a person has high honor, the sudden wealth that comes when you're not committed and it's not an official person and it's high honor. That's that portion. The other portion of this, though, excuse me, it's the full time. What it is, double time, full time and double time, and then they're being one not being disappointed. Some of this is gonna be about what it is, the judgments that would have came into place in May, with them one being married. And there being some disappointments that came into place with King of Pentacles the doing stability. For some, it's going to be about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Others, it's going to be an actual person who has a lot of money, and others still, it'll just be the essence of one being able to handle and calculate their finances. So, for you, Life Path 2, what this is really telling you is to pay attention to the people who surround you and whether or not they are consistent of what constitutes as high honor. Not everybody who has high honor has a title. I think I should say that because her go ahead and say what you have to. Because in a court case, the court clerk is just as important as the judge is. Actually, they would be more important. And it's given that one movie. If you've ever seen it with Roseanne, right, and how dude played her all the way to the left. You feel me? Got with a younger chick and everything. Roseanne ends up not only getting everything that he took from her back, but she also is employing every person that is realistically either in that courtroom or in that space. She's helped those women because they've all had the same types of experiences. The difference, but in that, she still loved them. She was doing it to teach them a lesson. She wasn't, it's giving the Bette Midler person in First Wives Club, or even Robin from, what's the name of that? Waiting to Exhale. But yeah, so Life Path 2, what it's looking like, okay. Oh, you got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Life Path 2, you're going to need to get your own personal touch of clarity because I'm not reading all them cards. I'm not reading all those cards. But from what it is you got going on, it would appear that with, you're not being committed to the official person in high honor, that, there wouldn't be any disappointments that'll come into place or shifting of emotions that will come within there being one holding on. Yep, some of this is going to be about holding on to a baby mama, holding on to an older woman over the course of 4 years, one not being fruitful. Yeah, because some of this stuff is not being able to obtain anything, and the other portion of it is given how a person would have been an older individual for 4 years. Or 4 years. FOR space YEARS. And then they're not being loved, and they're being some things unclear as to what it is that would have manifested with the King of Wands. The hatred of one not knowing what would have manifested with one who would have taken action. Some of this is going to be about taking action. I'm going to need y'all to mind your business. I'm just saying. Life Path 2. Oh, okay, because what I'm getting from this is that you must be a loving person. Love is something that's surrounding that would be important. And the love of a day. Andra Day, Rise Up is something that's coming to me. If you feeling, go try listening to that, because that could stabilize you. Another thing that could help you with better categorizing what's good for you, so to speak, Life Path 2, don't only base it on your zodiac sign, because in some instances, right, it could genuinely just be that you need a foundation for yourself, especially with you standing on what's real. With standing on what would be real in regards to last week, whether or not because stand on what's real in regards to this, so that there won't be any suspense, right? And the delusional essence that'll come with a person not being sneaky. Not being sneaky, not being a thief, not being a robber. And the doing of love. Now, because some of this is gonna be about what it is that would have happened. 10-10, as I said that it'll be about what it is that would have happened with what it is you would have been constituting as doing love. Because according to this, doing love is going it takes place with the wand and the pentacle. So, life path 2 feet. I don't know how to tell you how to figure that out. I don't know what to tell you about that. Okay. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The meticulous thought things being well thought out. It's one thing for things to be well thought out. It's a whole other thing for them to be executed properly with that King of Wands, or stable and sturdy and tried and true with that King of Pentacles. But with this King of Swords essence, right? Falling off by the wayside in the friendships. Friendships, intimacy, having immature feelings. And when I say immature feelings, meaning they haven't fully developed or they're in the process of developing. 11-22 when I said that. I'm not talking about childish stuff, right? But the world. Okay, so in some of this with this whole King of Swords actions, how the cycle wouldn't be complete of accepting the burden of the lover and the unavoidable tower, escaping the tower, of holding on to the desire to clear out. Some of this stuff is going to be about the whole tower moment. Yeah, how the cycle will be complete in rejecting the tower. In short, life path 2, what this is giving is that you taking a moment. You're going to need to take a moment to step out of your comfort zone for real, so you can see what the possible tower moments are within you doing love. Then you doing love and you loving on somebody. Okay? Yeah, because the way that this is, it could play out. Here's the deal. Everybody always be like, oh, it's okay for a cycle to be open. It's okay. It's really not okay for your cycles to be open like that. You want to know why it's not okay for a person's psychological cycle, maturity cycle, emotional cycle, relationship cycle, why it's not good for those to be open like that? Because they can block you from what it is that you really would need to be doing, because you're so busy leaving shit open all the time. Let me stop. Okay, anything else? Yeah, so in short, you want to make sure you take care of that. So, yeah, the trust card is in reverse, so mistrust, distrust, but the wisdom that comes with income, with developing and growing trust. The Desert Prince, survival, false promises. Something that that's given is false positivity with Sagittarius essence. Yeah, how, just in short, like with Sagittarius essence, I saw a really great compilation, and I hope this helps you. Life path 2. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so naturally it will have a better energetic alignment with being lucky and higher knowing and all of that other good stuff. That's something natural for Sagittarius because that's in alignment with this planet. Right now, on the other hand, we say for instance Capricorn, right? Yeah, Capricorn may not necessarily have as good with luck because it's acclimated and aligned to Saturn. which means it's going to be more so karma based, not luck based. I hope that helps. Like that too. And then you have the swan, transformation and trust in the psychic gifts. Okay, so trust, basically, trust whatever is coming to you in regards to a lot of different things like that too. That's going to be very, very important because what it's giving is within being what it is to be an official person. Um, especially even if this is spiritual court, no matter life has who, right? You got to make sure you understand what your commitments are and how to stabilize yourself. All right. I'm hoping it helps you guys out just a little bit. Gave you a tad bit of an inclination as to a few different things it is going on. If you like to schedule your own personal touch of clarity, you're more than welcome to do so at lightwork@lightworkllc at gmail.com. Because see, remember, light work, it ain't like work. It is not light work. It's not light work. And that's why you have to stay light while you work.